Hi, this is Mandeep Singh, founder of Mandeeps.com, and in this video we'll be working with our PDF generator extension for our Lifeforms modules. So let's get started. What this extension do is basically allow you to generate your own PDF documents. They could be invoices, they could be any other document that you want with the data collected through Lifeforms. So let's give this a try. I have an instance of Lifeforms on this page, and I'm just going to go ahead, go to manage, and we'll use the designer to build up the form. To save time for this demo, I already have a form created, so I'm going to simply go ahead and copy the sharing script, which I have pre-copied, and there's the form. It's pretty simple. I have a drop down here that has a couple products right here, iPhone 6, 6s, 7, and that's the pricing. I have some billing information. I'm asking for the company, the name, an email, and a credit card. So very basic form to demonstrate what the PDF generator can do. What we're going to do is when someone submits this form, we're going to create an invoice for them, a PDF invoice that will allow them to download, or will send an email with an attachment. Now in a real life scenario, you would first have a payment extension such as PayPal or Authorize.net, which would actually bill the client and then create an invoice. But since we're keeping this demo limited just to PDF, I'm going to skip the payment part and get straight to how to generate PDF. Alright, so what we want to do is go to options and go to actions, and we're going to say that when someone submits this form or on form submission, we want to do something. In our case, we want to go ahead and generate a PDF. I'm going to call this action invoice, and this is very important because we will use this token later to offer a download link or attach this to a email, and these are documented right here. Whatever you type as an action name becomes a token. Now this is the token that you can use to create a download link, and this is the token you will use for a attachment in an email and so forth. So you are welcome to use any HTML and CSS markup you like to create your PDF. So you're free to use the editor to generate the PDF in any waveform you like. Of course, you can use the Lifeforms token or the DNN tokens to customize it. I already have a form created. To save time, I'm going to simply paste it here. Here's all my HTML. I'm using a lot of CSS to make it nice to look the design attractive. There's our logo. For invoice number, I'm using the Lifeforms token called submission ID, which automatically changes. For the date, I'm using the DNN token, and then right here I'm saying whatever the user types, there's company name, email goes right here. For the payment method, I can show the credit card field. It will show which last four digits the credit card they use and the expiration, so forth. For the product, I'm using the product token, show the text. For the price, I'm using the product value token, and these are available right here, and so forth. So of course you can use your custom form and their tokens respectively. So that's all it is. Once you have your HTML and CSS in place, and again it's optional to have CSS. I mean, once you have your markup in place, a PDF will be generated out of this markup. So I'm going to go ahead and save this action. I'm going to go ahead and add two more actions. So one of the actions I want to do is show a message, and I'm just going to say here show message, and in this one we're going to do something very simple. Basically, we're just going to say that your order has been placed, and again I have something that I'm just going to copy paste here to save time. So I'm going to say here's your order number. Again, I'm showing the submission ID, and we're going to say your order has been placed and you can download your invoice. Now this is what I want to demonstrate, that the invoice we just created in the prior action, we can now link to it from here. So I'm going to go say link. I'm going to say we're going to link this to invoice link. Remember, this was the token that was visible in the previous action, and invoice is nothing but the action name we gave. So that's our token, and I'm going to say open this in a new window. So that's done, and that's pretty easy. Let's go ahead and copy this. So add this new action, and I'm going to add one more action, and that is I'm going to send out an email, and I can say that the person who just submitted the form, send them an email, and here I can just say email invoice. This could be any action name. For subject, I can simply say I'm just copying this right here from there, that this is your order number. For form, this could be your hard-coded no reply or your support email or whatever you want it to be. So right here, I'm going to say order number, whatever the invoice number is generated, and I can simply say your order has been placed and an invoice is attached to this email. So how do we attach the invoice we just created? We simply go here to attachments, and we can always attach a static file that's on your site, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna say use static expression, and then here we're gonna give the same token, the invoice, but this case we're gonna say path instead of the link, and we're gonna hit attach file. And oops, my mistake. Let me go back to static expression, not attach file but add attachment. Add file is again a static file, so I'm going to go ahead and add attachment, and there it is. So that invoice will be automatically attached. So I'm going to go ahead and hit add action, and now we have the invoice action, which will create the PDF, the email action, which will send out the invoice with the PDF, and a show message action that will show a message with a download link to the PDF. So let's go ahead and give this a try. I'm going to go ahead and hit save and return. Let's fill this form out. So I'm just going to say, let's say iPhone 6s, which is $600, and we'll just say a test company, a test buyer, test email. And then I have a test credit card that just I'm going to paste in and fill this out. I'm going to hit buy now, and we don't want to save the credit card information. So we're submitting the form, and like I said, in real life we will do a payment action as well, but in our case I just went straight to PDF. And then as you can see, it says order number 1085, which was the submission ID generated. Here's an option to download the invoice. I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and this opens in a new file. And as you can see, this is a PDF with all the information as we needed, nicely formatted, so that's great. I'm going to go back here, and what we want to do is also check that the email went through with the attachment. So for that, I have my mailbox opened here. I'm going to go ahead and click here, and there it is. I can see order number 1085 sent to test@testing.com, and there's the message that we put in. And if you notice, there's an attachment right here, and if I click on it, that is also happens to be the PDF we generated. So there we go for the demo for this little extension, which is extremely beneficial to go ahead and create PDFs on demand with any HTML markup you like with your Liveswarm data. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to open a support ticket and we'll be happy to assist you. Thank you so much for watching the video.